It's me, it's Queen Osset Haru, and thank you for joining me for another wonderful edition of Ask an Aquarius. If you haven't already, please hit the red subscribe button and smack the bell. Okay guys, so I wanted to remind you that whenever you like a video, please give it a thumbs up and share it. It helps our channel to stay strong and it helps our channel to grow. And also, whenever you see a great video anywhere on YouTube, give it a thumbs up because we put a lot of effort into giving you great content. So let us know that we're doing a good job. All right? Thanks. All right, guys. So somebody asked me a very interesting question. It's a dark Aquarius, okay? And he asked me what advice I had for dark Aquarius. I used to be a very treacherous person myself, and he wanted to know what did I do to come out of that energy, like how did I do it. So he asked me, can I give dark Aquarius some tips to start getting it together, basically what did I do. So I have here, I think it's like 5 or 6 tips that dark Aquarius can follow, the ones that want to be a more light person, a better person. The first thing you do, dark Aquarius, is stop lying. Oh my God. As soon as you open your mouth, people are like, here they come with another damn story. Stop lying. Nobody believes you. And people that do believe you still question it. And they never really, it's like whenever somebody's lying to someone, even if they let you get away with the lie, or if it's always an uneasiness to it, okay? And telling the truth is so much easier. I'm telling you, dark Aquarius, when you start telling the truth, you're going to fall in love with it. I got addicted because it's so much easier. So stop lying. Stop making up stories. Stop telling lies. Just keep it real. I'm telling you, it's so much easier. You don't have to remember anything. It is the easiest thing in the world. 2, stop being treacherous. All the plotting, all the scheming, all the backward shit, messing with somebody's man, messing with somebody's chick, lying falls into, this category too. But stop being treacherous, stop plotting, stop doing that shit. Like seriously, you're not getting anything out of it and you're not giving anything from it. And it's not helping you. It's only putting you in bad situations and causing negativity. You're accumulating more bad karma. The more negative shit you do, the more negative karma you accumulate. So the negative karma you pay for in this life and afterwards. So you're bringing yourself more hellish, uncomfortable situations, which you don't really want. Even as a dark Aquarius, you would rather have less obstacles. Nobody wants obstacles. Even dark people don't want obstacles. So you can bring less obstacles to yourself by accumulating more positive karma. So just stop the scheming, stop the instigating, stop the negativity, stop starting shit, stop doing shit and blaming it on other people. Just stop. Look at yourself in the mirror one day, say, I don't like this shit, and stop. Number 3, find ways to amuse yourself that aren't at the expense of others. Dark Aquarius spend a lot of time teasing other people, laughing at other people, amusing themselves with other people's pain. Basically, stop that. Find ways to amuse yourself that are productive. Find ways to amuse yourself that better yourself. Reading, taking classes, learning how to play music, follow your interests, learn how to paint. A lot of the times dark Aquarius do things like trolling or starting shit with people or instigating or sexual activities or things along those lines at the expense of other people. Instead of doing that, find academic things, poetry, music, anything. Find things to do because most dark Aquarius are still really intelligent. So you're probably really creative. So tap into your intelligence or your creativity in a way that's not negative. It's ways to do it that are positive. Like I said, reading and creating, Look at those kind of things. The more you do that and the less you amuse yourself on other people's backs, the happier you'll be and the less dark you'll be. All right, next one. Figure out why you act like that. Why are you so cold? Why are you so detached? Why are you so negative? Why are you so nasty? What happened? Did somebody do something to you? Did you go through a trauma? Did you go through PTSD? Or are you going through a depression? Because when I was at my ugliest, I was hurting the most. Seriously. So 9 times out of 10, some of you, most of you, maybe even all of you are probably hurting. When I was at my absolute worst, my meanest, my ugliest, my most negative, I was hurting bad. And instead of dealing with the hurt, instead of fixing the hurt, addressing the hurt, I would stuff it in drawers and then attack other people. So get that shit out the drawer and deal with it. Heal that. How, you may ask? My last one says, consider therapy and spirituality. So instead of holding on to that bitterness and those hurts and those angers, consider therapy. Consider going to someone. And like I always say, if it doesn't work the first time, find another therapist. I changed my therapist 3 times before I found the fourth one was the charm. Change them. Keep going. It's your job to fix yourself. If you hurt yourself physically and you went to a doctor and the doctor did not fix you, you would go to another doctor. Whatever the problem was, if it persisted, you would keep seeing doctor, you would see specialists, you would keep going until somebody fixed it. That's what you do with therapy. So consider therapy and consider spirituality. Now, spirituality is a little bit more tricky because you may be wondering, like, what kind of spirituality? Well, research them. Look at them. Anything that's positive, anything that doesn't encourage negativity or hatred of a certain group or a certain number of people, a certain gender, anything that's positive and kind and compassionate towards everybody. Wicca comes to mind. Wicca always comes to mind because, they have a lot of stuff in it about kindness and about compassion and about doing the right thing. Buddhism always comes to mind, same kind of vibration. But there's a lot of different things you can get into. Mayat, the one that I initiated into, is all about righteousness and truth and positivity. So look at different spiritual systems. You don't have to even be in a system. You can just, look at working with the goddess, using goddess cards, things like that. All I say is stay away from things that are negative, because if you're a dark Aquarius and you get into something negative, you're going to lose your soul. Quite frankly, you're going to lose your soul. So get into therapy and get into some positive spirituality. Start reading self-help books. Start doing those kinds of things instead of fucking with people, instead of instigating, instead of starting trouble, instead of being at the bar popping your fingers, cheating with somebody's man. You see, instead of doing those kind of things, which you may find to be amusing, but you're not going to find to be amusing when the ball drops, when the other shoe drops, because a lot of times Aquarius think this shit is funny. We do. I know I did when I was in that situation. And you know what? It's funny until you get dropped on your ass. And when the chickens come home to roost, it's not funny no more. When that karma slaps the bullshit out of you, it's not funny no more. It's funny to be mischievous. And, I used to always tell people, because one of the spirits that I strongly identify with is Loki. Some of you who know the Marvel universe, Loki, but Loki is actually a spiritual energy. He was I guess he was like a prince or whatever the case was in the Norse tradition. He's not just a Marvel character. And I've always identified with certain gods and goddesses, and Loki is one of them, because Loki was always doing tricks and stuff like that. And that's cool. As an Aquarius, we do have that kind of trickster energy. But as long as you're not harming or at the expense of others, like I said earlier, that's fine. So we got our little jokes. We play little games. We do little funny things. But as long as you're not harming people, that's fine. If you're the only one who thinks it's funny, it's not funny. That's one thing you have to notice, okay? So, yeah, Dark Aquarius, you guys, I know you're out there. And some of you are perfectly content to be as black as the tar in the street. And some of you are leaning towards wanting to be more gray or more light. So those of you who want a happier life and you're tired of the negativity and the drama and the drain that comes with being dark, this is the way to the light. And those of you that are content with being dark, But when that karma smack that ass, don't say I didn't warn you. Okay? All right, guys. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and pass it on to somebody else who might be wondering about these very same things. Likewise, if you would like to get in touch with me, all of my information is going to be underneath here. I can do a tarot or an oracle card reading for you. I can do an astrology chart for you. I can just consult you on magical workings that you're trying to do yourself. I have a lot of different little services and things that I do. So email me and let's chat. If you want to send me a love donation, I'll leave my PayPal. If you want to send me a gift, I will leave my Amazon wish list, which is really cool too, by the way. Check out my Amazon wish list. All right, guys, it's time for me to get going. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. I have a lot more to say. See you later.